and welcome back to my channel. Here we like to do things budget friendly, and if you are like me and have champagne taste but on a beer budget, these videos are for you. Today we're going to be doing a Dollar Tree haul. Now, I know some of you don't really like the Dollar Tree hauls as much as you do the Temu fashion, but hear me out. Holidays are around the corner, and if you are like me and don't have enough to necessarily decorate your home, there is some pretty decent stuff over at the Dollar Tree. Now, my thing is that I now have to decorate this beautiful space behind me so that I have a gorgeous backdrop for you based on holidays and such. And I really only have enough stuff to decorate my upstairs. So I went to Dollar Tree to see what I could find. And I have a couple of bags full of stuff. And don't worry, guys, it's not all holiday stuff. There's a plethora of things in here. Now, before we get started, I've cracked out my book of unusual knowledge so that I can give you some useless knowledge for the day. Now, this one is themed around world's most dangerous animals. But because it's getting cool here in Minnesota, a lot of our bugs have gone into hiding and hibernation or have died off because of the cold season. So I wanted to tell you about the world's most dangerous animal, which would be a mosquito. Thankfully, we are done with that mosquito season. But let me tell you, mosquitoes bite 270 million people each year, killing as many as 2 million. The seemingly innocent mosquito is in fact the deadliest non-human on the planet, spreading up to a dozen diseases, including malaria. With more than 3,500 different species, mosquitoes inhabit every corner of the globe, but only a handful carry diseases. The species that live in Africa, Asia, and the Americas are the deadliest. And we live in the Americas. So glad mosquito season is over and cold weather is here to kill them off. Let's get started cracking into the smaller of the two bags so I can show you what I have in here. So if you have shelves in your, let's say, closet or in your cabinets, and you don't have really good lighting in those areas, I found these. Now, Temu does have these where they are remote controlled, and trust me, that would be beautiful. But I don't mind that if I'm going to be going into a room that I'm not struggling to find a remote for these, and all I have to do is just push these, because that's what they are. They're like a push on, push off situation. But for me, what I was thinking about doing is doing the shelf behind me where I could put the little lights underneath the shelves so that it would shine down on whatever it is I have on display. So I thought that would kind of be a really cute way to use these. And for $1.25, I mean, that's a pretty good price. Now, something else that I came across. Have you guys know about the Magic 8 Ball, right? So Magic 8 Ball, you ask it a question and you shake it and you roll it over and then it tells you something, right? So I found this at the Dollar Tree. This would be kind of a fun little stocking stuffer, especially for people who like to squish things or feel things in their hands like that. But what this is a psychic sphere. So supposedly you're supposed to be able to ask it a question. Let's see. Will Israel ever ask me to marry him? Oh, let's see. And then you squish it. Oh, it says error. I don't know if it's gonna focus in on it. Here, it says error. Okay, so I have seen better ones. This one has got a dice in it. This one isn't as good as I've seen. So some of them that I've seen actually have a net, and then when you squish it, the answer comes out of the net, whereas this one, the dice just kind of rolls around. So it's kind of hard to see what your answer is, but I mean, for $1.25, it could be a fun little stocking stuffer, something for somebody to squish. And I picked it up because it has the sparkles in it. And it's purple, kind of pink. Pink is my favorite color, by the way. And not just any pink, like that fuchsia hot pink. That's my jam. So a cute little stocking stuffer for that. And just, by the way, it is kind of sticky in kind of a bizarre little way, but not bad, because it doesn't remain sticky on your hands by any means. So here's the third light that I picked out. I picked out 3 of those. Now, let's see. Another cute little stocking stuffer that you could do are these. So these are little cord covers. So as you can see on the photo here, you wrap this around your cord or put it around your cord, and you bring it all the way down to the end of the plug-in right there. And this is supposed to prevent your cord from getting ruined. Now, I'm kind of wrapped up in cords as it is, but let me see if I can pull one out to show you. And of course, my co-host here is making sure that you're thoroughly entertained while I'm struggling here. But, okay, so this is this is me struggling with cords. Let me fix this situation, and I will be right back. All right, let's try this again, shall we? My main cord block was wrapped underneath the roller of my chair, and when I screwed it back, it pulled everything off. So that was fun. That was fun. So what you do? So your cords that you're constantly plugging in and out of your phone, if it doesn't have some sort of protector, over time it will break apart and ruin the cord. So that's what these little cord protectors are for. Let me plug this back into my computer here, so that you cause less damage, essentially. So, and of course, you know, our kids, they're not always careful with everything like they should be. I don't know that very many kids know how to be gentle anymore these days, but that's neither here nor there. So, separate discussion for a separate day. But that's what that is for, a cute little stocking stuffer as well. Now, I also came across kind of these cute little ideas. Now, if you have guests over at your house for holiday parties, or really anything like a birthday party, a holiday party, or what have you, and they need to get online with, especially if they bring kids and the kids have those little Game Boys or something like that, that requires being connected to a Wi-Fi in order to continue playing online, you can get something like this. And this one in particular is a magnet, and you just fill in what your Wi-Fi password is, so that when your guests come over, instead of you trying to break out that where are all my passwords in that, you know, book that you have to keep somewhere, because anything and everything nowadays requires some sort of password, and then it's constantly asking you to change your password. So trying to remember everything is a beast or a nightmare. So this I thought was a really cute idea for when guests come over. It's just right there, and you can change it as you need to. Now, I assume that you probably have to write on this either with chalk, possibly, or like a white marker of some sort, which my daughter's got a plethora of crafting supplies, so I'm sure I'll be able to find something to write on here. But another cute idea for holidays, for when guests come over, that sort of thing. So that's why I picked that up. Let's see, car stuff. I found this. I love fruits. I love anything fruity and vanilla-y, and I'm actually impressed impressed that I found the Refresh brand, because I have had the off brands, you know, the one that they usually have over at the Dollar Tree, and it just doesn't have good smell or lasting power, but I know that the Refresh does, and I've had this before, and this is a really good strawberry scent for those of you who like the berry scent. This one is a good one, so for sure I picked this one up. But if you have kids that drive, for example, like mine, again, these are also nice little stocking stuffers for them, so that if, you know, if your daughter or son is anything like mine and they like to keep their car immaculate and smelling nice because it's their very first car and they're just so excited that they want to take good care of it until a point and then everything goes downhill, just like any kid's toy, this would be a cute little stocking stuffer for them. And then another cute stocking stuffer idea is, these were very popular back in the day. Loved these things. You were able to get big packages of these for, you know, $2-3, and you'd have a handful of them. Now the only place that I can find them is either online or at the Dollar Tree, and the Dollar Tree obviously is only a 2-pack for $1.25. So great little stocking stuffers for your kids or your family members. Just little nice purse packs or something to keep in a car, glove box, what have you, because you know sometimes our kids might not take showers like they should as often as they should, no matter how much you've tried to teach them to do so or remind them to brush their teeth. That's something great for your kids. So another cute little stocking stuffer idea on that one. Some giftable items that you could do is taking something and personalizing it and giving it as a gift to somebody. So here's an idea that you could do. Now, these are glass stickers. So with a glass sticker, I presume that that means that to a point, it would be washable, like a hand wash to a point. So if you wanted to make somebody a personalized mason jar glass, or, you know, a personalized, like a vase or something like that. Say, for example, you do get a mason jar like this, and let's say you took a trip and you collected a bunch of seashells at the beach or at the ocean. You could make this as kind of like a memory jar of, hey, this is what I picked up, a little bit of sand, some seashells, decorate it with some glass stickers. That would be a cute idea. Also, the other one that I picked up are iron-on patches. Now, obviously, these are going to be cute. So if you have holes in your clothes or something like that, or if you have pants where they, you know, they're pre-distressed and they have holes in them, but you think that they're getting to a point that they might get out of control, you could put a patch on them. But the cute idea with this one is that you can get over at the Dollar Tree, and I didn't pick it up because I wouldn't be utilizing it, but they do have like little makeup bags and things like that that you can pick up for $1.25, and then you can personalize it with some patches, and then you could tuck in some things like this and this and this and this, and you could make a nice little kind of a gift basket in a little personalized makeup pouch that you could design with those patches, because you know the llama is a very popular animal. Last year and the year before, I don't know if it is again this year, but anything llama, I mean, it was all the rage. So I don't know if it still is or not, but some cute little ideas for gift giving with that. So some personal items that I picked up, but could also be cute little stocking stuffer ideas. If you have somebody in your family who has acne, I mean, you could do this, but this is basically like giving underwear for Christmas. So really, why would you? I mean, you could, but I have experienced some stress-induced acne. I really only had acne as an adult. I really never had it as a kid or a teenager growing up. I just got more adult acne starting in my 20s, right around the time when I got pregnant with my daughter. And then it kind of never, officially went away. So I get little pop-ups here and there, and those are the ones that are really painful. They're the cystic acne. So I thought that I would try the spot acne treatment. This is supposed to compare to the Neutrogena on the spot. Benzoyl peroxide is the main ingredient, like almost everything. Maybe what I will do with this one is I'll just keep it in my arsenal for the what ifs that may come a little further down the line, which I'm sure they will, because that's what happens during the holiday seasons. We get a little stressed out. So, I mean, really, when you think about it, it's holiday season appropriate. Really. Okay, moving on. I love playing with my eyeliner and utilizing different colors in my waterline to coincide with my eye makeup. There's a color that I have been missing in my arsenal. I have it, but it's in a cheap brand, and it's got the lasting power of water. I mean, it just and it's gone. So I know LA Colors is a really great brand for those of you who are into affordable makeup. LA Colors, Wet n Wild, they do have some good products. They're hit and miss. But LA Colors eyeliners, Wet n Wild eyeliners, they've got some bomb products. I have a handful of Wet n Wild products that I would never trade in for a million years, especially my Photo Focus translucent powder, ride or die. And that is a Wet n Wild $5 product. It works better than my $50 powders, my $60 powders, my $70 powders. It helps with my oils. It is the bomb. So LA Colors do have some hits, and their eyeliners are typically one of them. So I did pick up this one. This is a really pretty color. This is going to be gorgeous in my waterline. And then I'm also on the hunt for the perfect nude lip liner. So I did find this one. Now, you guys know from a previous haul, I thought that I had picked this color up for a lip liner. Turns out it was an eyeliner. So I had made that mistake. So I was very careful in looking at this right here saying lip liner. So I most definitely am going to give this one give it a go. But I like my more cool nude tones, not as much the warm nude tones. I feel like the cool nude tones work better with my complexion and my skin tone, my hair color, all that. That's what I have on as a cool color. Moving on. This is another cute idea for a little stocking stuffer as well. This is new. This is a jelly gloss, LA Colors. They had a lot of different flavors. This one is strawberry kiwi, so I'm really excited to dig into this one. But I have lip balms kind of all over my house because I do have dry lips. And this has kind of got a fuzzy applicator. Let's see how zoomed in it'll let me get. Not very. But the applicator is fuzzy, so it's not that soft plasticky one. So I do like those. Interesting, it's a little separated here. I do like those because it holds in that color. Okay, definitely smells like lip smuckers from back in the day, but it's got a really pretty kind of a hint of color to it. And the reason why I like the jelly glosses and stuff like that is because I just feel like they're a little bit more moisturizing. Oh yeah, this is perfect. It's definitely got that thicker consistency. Yep, that's gonna be right up my alley. It's not gonna match well with my makeup today, so I'm not gonna put it on, but I can tell it's gonna be that nice thick gel that I like, because I like it to be thick. I like to feel it on my lips. I want to feel like it's actually doing something. And then that way I don't have to reapply, reapply, reapply. So that one I like for sure. Great little stocking stuffer. Backing into the next bag. Absolutely, you could give this as a stocking stuffer. This would be a great idea for those of you who may have children who have lots of toys or things where you just need extra space. I have things hanging over almost all of the doors in my house for extra storage space. So like shoe organizers, the hooks that you can put towels on or bathrobes on or things like that. In my bathroom, I have one of those organizers that you hang that's got some separate bins where I put all my hair extensions and my wigs and everything. But I'm running out of space for my wigs. So I did pick this one up. And obviously it's not gonna be as cool as the one that I have, which I bought. It was still affordable. I think I bought it at Walmart maybe for $8-9, but obviously this isn't going to be that. So I thought I would pick up this one for some extra storage space. Now this is for purses. So you could put your purses in here like this, but obviously I have my wigs, and I keep my wigs in the little packages that they come in it. So when I'm done with my wig, I'll very gently wrap it back up and put it back into the little plastic bag that it came with. And then I put them in my little over the door hanger. So I could very easily just put those little baggies in here so that it doesn't take up so much of my like closet space or cabinet space. And then this one I'll probably hang in the back of my laundry room. So that's kind of out of sight, out of mind, but easy to get to at the same time. So I'm not digging, because I like to be able to see which ones I have in here. So that's why I picked this one up. But this is a purse organizer. You could put at minimal 3, maybe at most 6. So maybe 2 bags per section. It is not very, very sturdy. This portion of it is very, very super thin. It's that kind of stuff that if you were to have a cat and they would scratch it, rip it to shreds in just a nanosecond. So, but it's $1.25. I'm just putting my wigs in it. My purses are too heavy for this, but my wigs aren't. So that's what I got that one for. Now, moving on to some home decor. Yes, Dollar Tree products are going to be inexpensive. Therefore, the quality is going to be inexpensive. But if you have shelves like me, back behind me like this, and you do have some higher quality items, but it just isn't enough to fill up that shelf, and it just looks kind of bland and not filled up, you can get, obviously, some inexpensive space taker-uppers. So when I went shopping at the Dollar Tree, that's what I had in mind, was some space taker-uppers for this little shelving unit back behind me. So let me show you what I picked up that might give you an idea of how you can maybe dress up your shelving to kind of fill it up and give it a little bit more oomph. So I'm gonna Vanna White my shelving unit here, okay? Now, what you see are these little lights here. These little lights I actually got from Walgreens a couple years back. They're a string of lights, but they also have little leaves built into them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace those for the holidays with these little snowflake ones. Now, these little snowflake ones, there's only 10 LED lights per pack. And They are battery operated, so in lieu of me pulling this out of the package and not being able to get it back in, there's a little battery pack here. So it's not a button battery one, thankfully, because button battery ones do not last. And I will show you what I mean by the little button batteries. Oh, this one actually has a battery. Let me show you. These. Okay, this I got from Temu. When this is dead, it's dead. This is the little tea light, or what do you call these, fairy lights? Battery is dead on this. So that's why I ended up getting this for a replacement. But unless you go and spend the $10 for the button battery, there might even be 2 or 3 of them in here. There's no point when your lights are under $1. So why? But these have the batteries in here that you could put the AA's or AAA's or what have you. And then you can place them on your shelf, similar to what I have here, to give a little bit of light to the products that you have on your shelf, which is great. So I did get 3 packs of those, 1 for each shelf. Obviously, I don't do anything on the bottom one because you don't see that one. My butt's always in the way on that one. So that one I just kind of leave with my little She-Ra doll collection and a couple of fun purses. So that shelf will never change because you don't see it, right? It's always covered. And then some other nice ways that you can kind of dress up a backdrop, right? Is, for example, up on top there, right? I've got a little decor going on there. Like I could take that one down, it says harvest, and I could put this one up. And then I could put some other little decorational kind of things kind of around it and have this be back behind, tuck it in at an angle, what have you. But great little space taker uppers to kind of tuck back behind some of your higher quality decor. I also picked up, so they're for walls, right? They're wall hangings because they have these things, but that's not necessarily what you have to do with them, right? And the whole theme I kind of want to go with down here clearly is red, black, and silver. So I picked up a handful of these kind of red, black, and silver colored things for down here to fill up spaces and things to go on doors even. We have put some stuff on the door handle to jazz up, you know, the door handle that you see here, for example. Why not dress that up a little bit? One other little thing that I found was horse-drawn sleigh rides, 10 cents per ride, hot cocoa, blankets, and cookies. So what's really funny, you guys? Fun fact about me. My stepdad, which I call Dad because he's my dad. Hi, Dad. He dresses up as Santa for the holidays. So I can say, which is really fun, that my dad is Santa. My dad is Santa. Na, 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 na. But he dresses up. He goes 100% with it. He's actually paid to do this. That's his winter job, is to dress as Santa and go to lots of different places and be Santa for festivals and all kinds of things. And so finding stuff like this is actually really cute. For me personally, it kind of hits to my personal heart, but I saw this and I picked it up and I thought, well, even that might be cute on the door handle back here, because that's a bedroom. That's a bedroom back there, so maybe having this would be maybe a little bit annoying. But what you could do is you could use something like this to put on a handle on a cabinet or something like that. Also, let me zoom you out here. I did some rearranging of furniture. So I put my little fireplace over here. And so as you can see, see how close I can get it, right there. So I have a set of keys right there on that little knob. I could put this there instead. So there's an idea for you to how to use that without it being annoying on adore, but I'm going to show you just a handful more things and then we'll be done. All right, I just had to readjust my camera and get everything back into order here. So going back into some stocking stuffers. I love it when people play with my head and my hair. Love it. So somebody comes up to you and does this when they've got long nails. To me, it's like heaven. Heaven. So I picked up one of these. Now, obviously, this is going to be for myself. Now, this kind of stuff is really soothing to me when I have a headache. I don't know if you guys have ever tried using something like this when you have a headache. It just kind of redirects your focus on something that's pleasurable, right? So when you're in pain in one area, try to focus on doing something that makes you feel better in another way, and it kind of helps detract your mind from whatever it is that hurts, right? So that's what I picked this up for. But this would be also a great little stocking stuffer. Obviously, you could do a handful of these kinds of things. You could put this all together in a little basket. You could put some little face masks in there, some lotions, maybe a gift certificate to Bath and Body Works, something like that. You could put this into a nice little gift basket as a beautiful little presentation, or you could pick up a basket even at the Dollar Tree, and then you could start personalizing that basket to fit the personality of the person that you are specifically giving it to. If it's somebody who's getting married and you want to do a little spa basket, you could go to the Dollar Tree and you could pick up those little patches that'll say Mr. and Mrs. They've got stickers, they've got patches, they've got iron-ons. They've got a really nice selection of ways that you can inexpensively personalize items for gift giving. This one is a new one. So the first one that they had was the Brazilian nut pistachio or something like that. Smelled really good. This one is Paradise Breeze. This one is notes of black, amber, plum, and vanilla woods. So this one is going to be like a little bit more fruity and woodsy compared to the other one, which was more sweet. So on this one, ooh, I don't know if I like that. When you first spray it, it smells like NyQuil, the berry NyQuil. It smells medicine, you guys. I don't know if I like that. Maybe it'll change over time. It smelled good when I sprayed it into the cap, but then because I sprayed it in the cap, I felt obligated to buy it. For $1.25, I didn't care, right? I don't know, maybe it'll change. Maybe my partner will like it. And then I, be like, oh, I'm just wearing it for you. I don't know. At your own risk, right? At your own risk. You take chances. For $1.25. It's not going to break the budget, right? Three more things. So I was digging, and unfortunately, their Halloween and their fall stuff didn't go on clearance when I went. I don't know. Do they do that? Do they just pack it all up and send it back out to the company? Do they do clearance on stuff like this? I don't know. I know that their Halloween candy was on clearance because if you don't sell that, it expires. Obviously, you have to try to get rid of it. But I asked and I said, is your fall and Halloween stuff on clearance yet? And she said no. And there wasn't a huge selection, but I did find this one. And I just thought that this would be a nice little additional wall hanging for like back here or something like that. But it was really the only thing that I found that really struck my fancy as far as fall decor goes. And then two more Christmas themed black, red, silver. I did pick up this little gnome, and I thought to myself, I had to check, and I had to double check. He is $1.25 because the Dollar Tree is now starting to do the like $3 and $5 section too. So I really had to double check for $1.25. This is a good find. I'm actually really impressed with this. I do have one that I have upstairs that I put on my couch. He's much bigger. He's like pillow sized, and he was 10 bucks over at Walmart, which is still a pretty good deal if you think about it. Because if you go even to TJ Maxx, you're probably thinking about 15 to 20 bucks. But for $1.25, super cute for this little guy. He's gonna be perfect to go on one of the shelves down here. I have a mystery cat here. Sorry, guys. Last but not least is a pillow cover. So this guy is my little fall pillow. You don't see him because my butt covers him as well. But he's my little fall lumbar support pillow that I have back here. So I'm going to have to change him out. And I thought I would get one of these. Now this is like an imitation burlap. But you guys, this is no different than what you would get on Temu for maybe $2 or $3, right? So this is even cheaper than Temu. So you can't beat this. It's just a very simple pillowcase. It has that little baby zipper. I'm not a huge fan of these little baby zippers. At least it's not an invisible little baby zipper, because those are even worse. Because on the cheap pillowcases, the invisible zippers, when they're shot, they're shot. There's no fixing them. But cute little one. Nonetheless, it is got some thickness to it, so it's not bad. So candy canes, cookies, cocoa, and confections. Yeah, confections. So lots of really cute things that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree that would make great little stocking stuffers if you just need a few extra things to fill up that stocking, make it look nice and full, but you don't want to spend a gajillion bucks on things. Nice little fillers that you can get at the Dollar Tree for $1.25 just to fill up some spaces on shelves. But you don't want to make anything look cheap or have a look or a design in mind and cheapen the look or the design that you have in mind. Just little great additives, even if you're just looking for some lights to jazz up a space or something like that. They've got some really cute lights. They've got more than just snowflakes. I think they have like candy canes and Christmas trees. I just like the classic snowflake look, me personally. Just a lot of great ideas that you can do over at the Dollar Tree for this holiday season. And I thought that I would share with you some of the finds that I came up with, maybe give you a little bit of a gifting idea, a little bit of a decor idea. And because we like things on a budget over here, this would be a great option for you. And hopefully you found some things that you really enjoyed and are able to pick up at your Dollar Tree. Thank you guys, as always, for coming and hanging out with me and checking out today's video. If you are new here, hello, welcome. I would love it if you considered subscribing. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like and share this video, you guys. Really helps me out a lot. I also have a short list of my favorite YouTubers. So if you like my channel, I have that list down in my description box. Please check them out. If you don't like cats walking around on a table, please check them out. If you think I talk too much, check the description box. Please check them out. I encourage you to check out these ladies because they're really great ladies and I love them and watch them all the time. Also, there are coupons in my description box for many, many things that I have featured on my channel that even include Temu. So if you are a Temu lover, there's a coupon for you down there as well. But until next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye, guys.